Do you know what, man? I have a secret for you on how to tell a loose vagina. Yes? Listen to me. You can tell a loose vagina by doing this I'm about to tell you. Let's be real. There are loose vaginas out there, and there is need to address this. The ignorance is what leads us not to get to know these things. Yes, I will tell you of 4 secrets on how to tell a loose vagina. Number one, a loose vagina have weak vagina resistance. How will you tell? How will you know of this? Yes, men, take 3 of your fingers. Yes, take 3 of your fingers, insert them during foreplay. That is why where we get to the importance of foreplay. Insert your 3 fingers during foreplay, yes, and place them on the vagina walls. Even if it's not that deep, place them on the vagina walls for some few seconds or even a minute. You're just playing along, you're playing along. They are inside. Move them in a motion, and then place the stop and placing them on the vagina walls. A tight vagina will feel the pressure pushing your 3 fingers. That is one key way to tell a tight vagina. So, what do you expect for a loose vagina? There will be no reaction. You will not feel that pushing pressure of your fingers, because whenever a vagina is aroused by just placing those fingers, the vagina will just detect there's something coming in me, and there will be arousal, and there will be expansion of those vagina walls, and there is that pushing, and that pressure pushing the fingers will automatically be there. But for a loose vagina, it will be just on hold there. There is nothing. And then there is another thing. There is the texture of a tight vagina and a loose vagina. Using the same 3 fingers, and they should be gently washed. They should be clean. Clean your fingers, please, for the sake of your woman. Gently and clean thoroughly your hands before foreplay, before everything, before sex. The texture of a tight vagina are like bumpy, like not like pimples. It's like lines. They are lines there inside. That is how a vagina. When you place your finger on top of your mouth, you'll feel that. Even your tongue, you can use your tongue to feel the texture of the top of your mouth. That is how exactly the vagina walls of a tight vagina feel like. It's like lines there, and there's not feeling. But for a loose vagina, the walls look smooth. They have no those lines, that texture. It's like you have been burnt by a hot coffee or a hot tea on the walls inside your tongue, inside your mouth, on top of the wall. They feel like smooth. This flat. That is how exactly a loose vagina will feel. It is flat. But for a tight vagina, there will be that texture over the lines building up. That is one secret. Another thing on how to tell a loose vagina or a wide vagina, for this matter, let's call even it's wide, because a loose vagina in the inside is also wide. It has valves that are open. That is another way to tell a loose vagina, even without penetrating. I'm giving you secret. Without penetration, just by the look at the valves, the vagina lips. These vagina lips are always open. They are loose. They are just out there. You know, a tight vagina, when you are not having sex, of course, during the sex, they will expand and they will open up. But for a loose vagina, the lips will always be sagging and they are open. You know, vagina, if you're not having sex, the vagina contracts and they cover the vagina lips, cover the vagina opening. You can't see the vagina opening. But for loose vagina, they'll be always open. They'll be open up. They are falling out for this matter. They will make the hole to be visible. That's another thing. By the look at this, the vagina you see, I can't see the vagina in the inside by the look. The valves are just open. This is one sign of a loose vagina. Let me tell you, because the valves does not, they're just bored. They're just all they are bored. Yeah, and in the inside is wider opening. Of course, if the vagina, the opening is wide even without even entering. Of course, the inside is wide, and even during penetration, it will just be a throughway because this vagina will not have that reaction with the arousal, with the penetration of their fingers or the penis. It will not have that reaction and the arousal for the walls to expand and bring in that tightness. That is another thing. Another way to tell a loose vagina. A loose vagina will always be wet during, before, and after sex. Because a tight vagina always react to the arousal. And there will always be the vagina secretion released during arousal. The brain reacts, the brain sends signal to the vagina to send that wetness, for it to be wet during sex. So the looseness of a loose vagina, they are loose muscles and uh, they don't signal with the brain. They don't work together with the brain because the muscles are weak and they don't react to the arousal. That is one thing. It will be always dry when it comes to before sex, during and after. There will be no wetness during sex. That is another thing. And to the last, very direct and uh, clear to the point is a woman with loose vagina or wide vagina, she'll always have the urge to pee. There is urge to urinate many times. And it doesn't mean every woman who go to the toilet many times have loose vagina. No, there is many times than normal. This woman, even during sex or before sex, and even during it can happen even twice. She visits toilet many times. Why? In fact, it's good to urinate before sex and even after sex to clear that sign of any things that may cause uh, infection during and after sex. Is good to urinate. But a woman with weak muscles, weak vagina, and loose vagina, she will not have that strength to tighten or to hold urine for long, the muscles are loose, thus loose vagina. This is a simple case, just like that. She'll have urge to pee many times because the muscles are loose in the inside. They can't hold urine for long. That is another thing. Straight to the point, clear, and you need to test this thing. Even you, a woman, you're watching me, you are listening to me. You need to test these things. Put your fingers and feel the pressure pushing, and you know automatically you're good to go. And there are ways to help this woman. She can do squats, she can do those pelvic tightening muscles, or even she can do those Kegel exercises of tightening to hold the urine and releasing little by little. Or if there's a need to visit a gyna or a doctor, there she goes to get more attention from the doctor and more help. Keep on tuned, guys. I love you guys. Without you, there is no me. Keep on supporting me, and you'll always get the best you need to know from me in the best way possible. I love you guys. Keep on supporting me in every means possible. I love you guys.